Good to catch up at your wonderful facility that Huey built, I believe.
Yeah, it's his facility. You know, I've got to ask permission to come in the gym now and wipe my feet and all that. So yeah, he's done well. It is his own place, so it's ideal. It works for him, so it's good.
So he does have the same rules you had when we used to go to the gym in Bolton. Everything's spotless.
Yeah, I'm not into all the sweaty gyms and all the, you know, can't be bothered with it. So it's good to be in a nice clean environment. It's hard enough training every day and coming in. I don't want to be training in a shithole, do you? So it doesn't help.
Let's talk about Huey. News this week, he's built a WBA of matched him and Elenius in the WBA Eliminator. Is that a route that interests you, or you're going to go or might not go?
Don't care. The heavyweight division's already a mess. Nobody wants to fight each other. Yeah, he'll fight anybody, we've always said. So if that's been ordered, he'll take it. I know Elenius, I know his trainer as well, good people. But this is boxing, so, you know, so yeah, it's whatever fight comes, he'll be taking it. Hopefully, whoever wins out of it, you know, he can move on, gets past Elenius, he can fight for the WBA, whoever's next, doesn't matter who it is.
In the last couple of fights, Christian Hamer, Marius Vac, he's looked like a man who's now developed into a rock-solid heavyweight, hasn't he?
He has. But you know, the good thing, we never got to see anything with Hammer, because obviously he never got to turn it up because he got out of there. But there's so much more to see.
Really?
So I'm looking forward to it. He fights in April. I think he fights the 16th of April. So you'll get to see more of him then.
I mean, obviously he's been with you. I mean, I remember, you know, interviewing for Boxing Monthly years ago when he was 12 and 13. He'd get to train himself, I think, to Leeds or somewhere at the weekends and just train. And then, you know, you train him so well as a professional, but he's pretty much on the job. He's been fighting, you know, guys like Povetkin, Parker. That really is learning at the highest level, isn't it?
Yeah. Listen, we've had a boy against a man, haven't we? But now we've got a man against a man. So I'm not interested in what's happened in the past. He's got in, he's got wet, he's come out the other side. He's never been on the floor, never been in trouble. He's had all kinds of bad things to deal with in there. So now, like I said, he's a man. He's done his course. And you know, he's not somebody who's fragile. He's not somebody when he gets in deep water he's going to fall to pieces. He's already been there as a young man. So now he's an adult. So let's see what it's like now. But I'm highly confident, and I'm looking forward, you know, and you know, he has got that reputation, he'll live up to it. He will be fighting and he will fight anybody.
It's not just in the ring, he's had to come through a lot of adversity, if you like, away from the ring with, I think it was the allergies and, you know, those affected performances, and he's just got on with it and carried on boxing, hasn't he?
You got to do, you know, you want to be a champion, you want to be good, you got to keep improving, grinding the wheel and get in there. Some take longer than others, but you know, look, it's not a sprint, you know, especially when you're dealing with young fighters, and even more so with young heavyweights. They're a different kind of fighter, they take time. So yeah, I'm happy with his progress, I'm happy with everything and where he's at. Yeah, so exciting times for him.
And a quick question on Savannah Marshall. Is it Famke Herman, WBO middleweight title defence soon? How pleased are you with Savannah's progress?
Savannah's just getting better and better and better, if that's possible. She does everything right anyway, but she's getting better. We've been working on a lot of a short game, you know, shorter punches, getting more leverage from the shorter shots, working on the speed, all these type of things. We've got light amateur sparring, 50 odd kilos, you know, just getting the speed up. We're just covering all angles really with Savannah because she's already there. But the main ingredient she's got monstrous power in both hands. You know, whether it be a jab, right hand, hook, you've got a problem. So, like I said, with Savannah, we've got an ultimate boxer, puncher. And that's rarely seen in any sport, especially in boxing. You don't see it. So we've got that with Savannah. So that's a big, big plus because she doesn't look for the one shot. You know, she can actually box.
Everybody's hoping it all leads to one road to Clarissa Shields.
I can tell you now that fight's made. Savannah's going down, it'll all probably be announced when she goes down there this Saturday, but that's already made. So that's be happening in June. So providing both of them come through the contest, which I think they will, and they'll face off in June. So
if they don't come through, someone's going to get well, the wrath of you, I think.
Yeah, well, if they don't come through, there'll be a lot of sick faces. So I'm sure Claressa Shields will come through this because of the experience levels. She's boxing a young girl as well, so that'll be the telling factor, I think. Claressa Shields is a very good fighter,
yeah,
and she's an elite fighter, but so is Savannah. These two are at the top of the game. It's only these two that's really in that race, in that weight. So we're going to see it. This is what boxing's about, We're going to see the best pit against the best, and that's what we want. That's what we all want to see.
Yeah, and which is nice. But you had Cash Ali coming down for sparring a Fightzone boxer in accident in Sheffield. How's Cash look from the first time he came in? Has he improved being around you? He's about the world-class sparring he's getting. But over his training over in Rotherham, you'll have a little word with him after each session.
Well, not really, because Richard Towers is his trainer.
Yeah, he said Richard's his trainer.
Yeah.
He said you'd always speak to him, encouraging him.
Yeah, exactly. So only say a few things, change the pace a bit, stuff like that. But he's already got his instructions when he comes here, and he spars well. And he's a lot better than people give him credit for. Cash Ali, he can fight. And the good thing with him, he's resilient and he takes a shot well. So he's there. And big heavyweight again, they take time to mature properly. But he's there, he's very relaxed under pressure, he does his rounds well, he's fit, and nothing seems to faze him. So he's got good footwork as well, and he's got very good feints. So he's got a good boxing brain, Cash Ali. So I see Cash Ali doing good things. I think he's as good as any heavyweight out there. What's a lot of these heavyweights you see anyway? It's a hype train. When you take it there and there's no glitz and they get in there, we see what's what. So he's in the mix. The only reason where these type of heavyweights could fail is if they don't believe in themselves on the night. But if they've got the confidence there, they're capable just as good as any or all the others. Just that's the way it is.
And finally, just ask a question about Fightzone, the app. How good do you think it is for boxing, for upcoming boxers?
I think it's very good. I've been watching it. I think it's brilliant because everybody can see it. So I think it's all good, and we get to see a lot of fighters on it because a lot of these promoters struggle to get fighters on. But on this Fightzone, they seem to be getting a lot of good talent on that you wouldn't normally see. So it's good for that as well. So you get to see. Because it's like you can go to small hall shows and see very good fights, and that's just the way it is. They can be better than some main events. So you get to see good fights, good local derbies on there, good tear-ups. So it's a good app, it's brilliant.
Thanks very much.